and now we all know whom to catch if you have any confusion in future. With the next speaker, this speaker is presenting his project 7 from the Competent Communicator Manual, and he will be evaluated by Toastmaster Annie. Can we have the guidelines of the project?
The project of Michael, the assignment today is that he's going to select a subject that has high importance to the audience, and where he also has to select quite a lot of supporting evidence to his speech. So he needs to collect information from various sources, and he needs to present them in a way to us, so that we can see they're not just his own opinions. So that is the assignment of speech project number 6, but at the same time he has to sort of try and fulfill all the earlier speech project aims.
Thank you. You can feel the spirituality around whenever the speaker comes to lecture. He speaks from his heart. I still remember his speech titled Anagram, in that he made everyone wonder with his insight and depth of knowledge. He is a therapist, coach, and a spiritual guide, and title of his speech is
Gurdjieff.
Gurdjieff.
George Ivanovich Gurdjieff.
Gurdjieff. And let's put our hand together to welcome Toastmaster Michael.
Okay, so I'm here to inspire, influence you with something you probably didn't know. And something you can use. I'm going to talk to you about a man. There's a great meaning for me. His name is George Ivanovich Gurdjieff. I want to put out a photo of him so you can see who he was. This man has meant a lot to me and my journey, my inner journey of spirituality and their search for the truth of what is to be a human being. That was his thing too. From the Wikipedia I have been studied, and I found out that Gurdjieff was born in around 1866 in Alexandropol, Armenia. It's in the old Russia, the south of Russia. And he died in Paris in 1949. This man was, since he was this old and this high, looking for the truth of what it is to be a human being. What is it to be a human being? And he was so dedicated to find out what it was to be a human being for him, that was all his life was all about, was finding out what is it to be a human being, what is it really to be a human. So I put my speech into 3 points. Who was Gurdjieff? I'm starting on the first point here. Second point is the work, also called the fourth way. And third, the legacy of Gurdjieff since he died. So there's a legacy after him. I've been researching for many years about this man, and I've been collecting the knowledge, and the first time I've written down the magic of this man and all the magical knowledge that was about him. And in the books, on YouTube, Wikipedia, and on Google. That's where I found all my information. I will probably say, usually I would do the speech in a free speech way, but freestyle, but this is about researching. Gurdjieff had a father that was a poet. And he was a big inspiration for this little boy. He told him that the human being, when he died, the body might disappear, but the soul will continue forever and ever. And this inspired this little boy, that he wanted to find his truth, his soul. Because there was something about the world that he saw that wasn't really right. There was something about it that was kind of not accurate. So he gathered a lot of people. He had a lot of charisma, as you can see. And he gathered a lot of people, and he made this group called Seekers After Truth. And these people were dedicated. They spent all their money traveling around, reading books, going to different schools to find out what is this about humanity. And this I have read in a book called In Search of the Miraculous by P.D. Ouspensky, who was a student of Gurdjieff, Mr. Gurdjieff. And this was people that was so dedicated that when even some of them died to find out about this. And this touches me very deeply, because this is resonating deeply in me, in my soul, in my heart. Gurdjieff studied with various different systems like the Sufis, Christian, and different kind of other Islamic cultures, Buddhism, Hinduism. And he came up with his own work called The Fourth Way. The fourth way is the fourth way. Because the first way is called the fakir's way. That is the way of the body. It's kind of tormenting yourself. Could be standing yoga positions or various positions of the body. The second way is called the monk's way, which is totally go away from sex. Don't get distracted by emotions. Go to a monastery. The third way is called the yogi way. That's the control of the mind. So you don't have your monkey mind controlling you, driving you around in the circus of your thoughts. And the fourth way is what I think that you can use tonight and in your life, because that is to be spiritual, be present and aware in your own life with awareness, self-observation. It means to observe your personality. How do you react? Gurdjieff said that people were like a machine. You press this point, and this guy does this. You press this, it does this. So that's a lack of consciousness. And that was his big message, that man is a machine. And to be frank, what he also said was, if the wisdom of the East and the energy of the West doesn't learn to merge with each other, the world will be destroyed. And we can look out the window, watch the TV, and we can see that he has something there. The legacy of Gurdjieff, you can find various sources in Wikipedia, on Google. P.D. Ouspensky has written a lot of books. YouTube. Many books about this man. Some books are good, some books are not so good. See, a lot of this knowledge has also been hidden and been a secret. So I would encourage you to go home, go to Google and write Gurdjieff and find out about this man. Have a wonderful day.